Welcome Libra, it's November 2014, Dadhichi here from astrological.com.au, and I'm looking at this really intense series of energies and transits that have much to say about your finances at the moment. We see that Venus, your ruler, the Sun and Saturn are transiting this sector. Later in the month you'll have that very important and sometimes a tough aspect of Sun and Saturn coming together in your finance sector. So this is a month that relates a lot to that. And the full moon on the 6th, which is affecting your shared resources, your shared finances, which is affecting your shared resources and finances, is an added testimony to the financial orientation that we're going to see in many of you born under the sign of Libra. Now you have to be careful because your ruling planet on the 10th is in the right angle to Jupiter, and Jupiter for you is a planet of debt. It rules the sign of Pisces. And so here we see, generally with several planets in the finance sector, money coming in or opportunities to earn money. But we do see at the same time a little known astrological principle called combustion. And that is your ruling planet Venus very near to the Sun as the month commences. And for a few days, maybe up till the 3rd or 4th of the month, really draining you of a lot of energy. And then that right angle on the 10th, indicating wasteful expenditure, excessive debts. So the problem you have here is that, yes, you've got perhaps income coming in, but this could be a month of pretty big overhead, where you need to manage your money a little bit more consciously, a bit more carefully than you usually do. We also see that with the conjunction of Mars into the 4th sector of your horoscope, in close proximity to Pluto, that you're internalizing a lot of your angst, and that's going to explode. So you've got to be very, very careful of that, because this combination is also at the right angle to Uranus and the South Node, or one of the karmic points. So when that happens, you can be rather volatile. There can be issues surrounding money and your partner. You may not be happy with the way you're agreeing or disagreeing over your finances. And if you've been bottling that up for too long, because of course you're one of few who love to keep the peace at all costs, right? Even at the cost of your health. So you need to address those issues, particularly up to around the beginning of the 3rd week of November. We see there is a transit of your ruling planet on the 17th of the sign of Sagittarius. That should shift your energies into a more buoyant state, less focused on money, more on communications, interactions with others, creative ventures and ideas. 3rd house has a lot to do with that. Maybe even a few short journeys. And Venus being there usually shows us that this is very much to do with feel-good circumstances and happy sort of people that you like to be with. The transit of the Sun also to that segment on the 22nd is an added testimony, along with a really powerful new moon in that sector around the same time. So this is the hatching of new ideas, some opportunities for travel, and also a good time to reconnect with friends and siblings and even neighbours in the area that you live with. There may be some of you who are interested in community service or some humanitarian projects, because as the month starts, we've got the Aquarian moon there in your 5th house, along with these third house transits that are all pointing to that. The transit of Mercury into the same sector on the 28th, to my way of thinking, leaves no doubt about the fact that that area, that communication sort of stream, is going to strengthen at this time, and you're going to reach out to a whole lot of new people through these transits to you're going to reach out to a whole lot of new people during these transits. So this is the start of a whole new social cycle for you as well. I do look forward to your company next month. Do join me at astrology.com.au to get the transcript on this and your daily and yearly readings, along with a lot of other services there, including yours truly. Take care now. Bye-bye.